Alrighty. The last guy request I got wanted Neo Spacians, huh? Alright. Be careful what you wish for. Hey, what's up, guys? It's been 10,000 Wajo, your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh! Superhero, and today, guys, I'm bringing you Neo Spacian Link Deck. So, it's a little bit of my weird concoction. Alright, so first things first, you should know this deck is not something I would take to a tournament. I will tell you that right now. Don't do that. Secondly, enjoy the replays. Some of them they should be shorts, because I got a lot of rage quits. Because people were mad. It's gonna happen. I'll explain that in the deck profile, so stick around till after the replays. Alright guys, so here's the thing about the Neospacians. Real quick, what you should first know is this deck is a troll deck. Just letting you guys know. I got a lot of rage quits from people who just, I play one good card and they were like, I'm out! And I don't usually show those replays, but the truth is, this deck is not good. I went for an entire, Neospacian Link deck, and realized my idea was to initially try to go for Saryuja here, right? With Scapegoat, or a soul charging a bunch of monsters back from the grave, and then ending the board with a contact gate, maybe snipe a card, gain some life points, and have a bounce ready. Which is really cool. And I pulled it off a few times, but it's just, it's not a consistent play. That's how it is. Now, the cool thing about the Neospacians is they do have some really good draw support. So, for example, you control a Neospacian. Oh, look, you activate Space Gift, you draw a card. If you have more Neospacians on the board, you draw more cards. You can actually make this a +1 or 2, assuming that you have enough Neospacians on the board. Unfortunately, I'm playing 10 Neospacians in the deck because, I needed to draw them, but the truth is the Neospacians on their own, outside of Grand Mole and Aqua Dolphin, you really don't have very many good ones. In fact, for the longest time, Grand Mole was the only good one. Excuse me, guys. The thing is that it's not that great a deck. And then Covert Contact actually kind of screwed me over a few times. But if you don't have any monsters, you send a Neospacian to the graveyard from your hand, you draw 2 cards. It's a break even. You ditch one, you get 2, you use the spell, so that's okay. Think of it like Upstart Goblin, basically, but for Neo-Spacians. That's the way I looked at it. The problem is that, unlike Upstart Goblin, you have to have a Neo-Spacian to use it, so that is another thing that can screw you over. Now, the reason why we're playing the Mirror Forces is a lot of people do not expect battle traps, as you saw, so that was actually an advantage for me. Drowning Mirror Force, Storming Mirror Force were the two best ones, because, you know, send it back to the hand, send it back to the deck, it's not on the field. The one warning, just, I never drew it, but it was there. Yeah, and then we're playing Link Slayer and Watch Cat, because it's just a free monster to throw on the board and make Link Karibo, and then yeah, there you go. It's just not that great a deck, but like here I'll show you what I mean. Like, all right, so in this opening hand we drew pretty well, right? But there were hands that I would draw that would look. Let me show you what a bad hand looks like. Something like this, like going first. I mean, that's not a great hand. The best thing you can do is play Grand Mole and set the Storming and hope they don't blast you out, which is, you know, that's a prime example right there. Going first. I mean, you could summon the Link Slayer, but he's not going to do you any good. And then going second, it's not a good hand because you get the Aqua Dolphin, you summon the Link Slayer, yeah, maybe gets rid of some back row, but they'll probably kill it. And, you know, the best you can go for is a rank 3. Or a Link 3, excuse me. Which, our Link 3s are really not all that great, and if we don't make Saryuja, we're not going to be making a big board. You know, that's just that. But, if you guys like it, feel free, like, to the guy who asked for a Neo-Spacian deck, you know, feel free to take this and mold it to your liking, swap out cards, you know, whatever you need to do. I think the best route to take, excuse me, is not to go for a fusion route, is actually to go for the Link route and abuse Link monsters. But I could be wrong. So this was just the route I chose, and then I chose a random monster that I knew I could summon for free. Watch Cat turns into Link Karibo. For free. It's like Link Slayer. It's like, oh yeah, I don't control any monsters, free monster. Basically. I could have actually got more utility out of this if I had chosen to like play a continuous spell, which the only one that I probably would have considered might have been probably Common Soul, or perhaps you know, maybe something like Supply Squad, but those didn't really seem optimal, so I just used it for that. But you're more than welcome to try that, see if it works for you. So yeah, this has been my Neo-Spacian deck. I know this isn't really a whole, like, it's not competitively viable, guys. It's just not. They have some really cool utility. Like, obviously, you can also use Hummingbird in time and gain life points. That's kind of a niche trick you could do there. But ultimately, it's just not a viable strategy yet. Now, we don't know what the new Neo-Spacian fusion monster is. By the time that thing comes out in the tins, I mean, this could be a very viable strategy. You know, toss in him and some Neoses and play a weird version of the deck, but only time's going to tell that one. As far as I'm saying, excuse me, guys, it's very late while I'm recording this, so I don't mean to yawn at you. But as of right now, I have not seen the new fusion monster for these guys, so I have no idea how powerful it is or if it's even worth playing. If there's anything you guys can think of that could improve this deck, please leave it in the comments below. Also, if you're interested, guys, I have other social media accounts that you can follow me on. I got a Twitter. I got a Instagram. Warning on the Twitter, though, I do post some political stuff there, so if you don't want to know my politics or you don't agree with me, I wouldn't suggest following me there. Just fair warning there. If you just want to follow me for Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, then Instagram's where's it's at. I don't really do a whole lot of political stuff over there. Yeah. Oh, also, guys, I got some new, like, overly geek videos on my other channel, the Unbound Series channel. So if you guys want to check that out and find out who would win in a fight to the death between Killer Croc and the Lizard, I got the video that answers that question. Or if you want to know what the top 10 functioning superhero teams are, I have a video up for that. And links will be in the description below for that. Alright, guys. I'm Bit2000YGO. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh! Superhero is going to go sign off and hopefully get some sleep soon. Peace, guys.